but somebody has to get things rolling. The first thing that I have to do, or we have to do, is announce that we just met in executive session to discuss a personnel issue previous to this meeting. Following the template of other meetings, organizational meetings, Steve Sienna will start this procedure.
This is the organizational meeting of West Vincent Township, and the first item on the agenda is the election of a temporary chairperson. So I'd like to entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that Steve Sienna be our temporary chairperson.
Second.
All those in favor? Who does that?
Any comment? No. Hearing no comment, all in favor?
Okay, you're it, Steve.
All right, so the next item on the agenda is the election of a temporary secretary.
We vote on temporary secretary next.
He said you were in. I assume that was a vote.
Yes.
We have an official vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The next item on the agenda is the election of the temporary secretary until permanent secretary has been appointed. I'd like to entertain a motion for the appointment of Tammy Swavely as temporary secretary.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion on that? No discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is the election of the chairperson for the Board of Supervisors for West Vincent Township.
I nominate Ken Miller.
I'll second that motion.
A motion's been made and seconded. Any comments? Hearing no comments. All in favor?
Aye.
And at this point, I can retire as chairperson. I'll turn it over to Ken.
Okay, the next item, number 4 on the agenda, is the election of a vice chairperson for 2015.
Yes, I'd like to nominate David Brown.
Okay, I would second that. Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now we have a motion to adopt the 2015 appointments as follows. Reappointment of Tammy Swavely as Township Secretary. Reappointment of Danielle Hewitt as Township Treasurer. Reappointment of Sarah Schick and Ted Omni to the Planning Commission for an additional 4-year term to expire 12/31/18. Appointment of Ann Dyer to the Zoning Hearing Board for a 5-year term to expire 12/31/19. Reappointment of Harriet Stone and Jim Dysinger to the Environmental Advisory Council for an additional 3-year term to expire 12/31/17. Reappointment of Bill Diedrich to the Park and Recreation Commission for an additional 5-year term to expire 12/31/19. Reappointment of Penny Fulton to the Sustainability Committee for an additional 4-year term to expire on 12/31/18. Appointment of Brian Sladkey for a term to expire 12/31/18, and appointment of Mark Ojai to fill the vacancy term to expire on 12/31/16. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments?
I have a question.
Yes.
Have there been bad zoning decisions made this past couple of years?
John or David?
No, I don't think so.
Couldn't
I
comment.
don't think so.
Okay. Well, why not a reappointment then on that board?
I think it comes down to the fact that until the settlement between the township and Griner is completed, there's a potential for an adversarial relationship, and that's why.
What do you mean there's a potential for an adversary relationship? The settlement's set, it's done, the payments are made and
Payments
timely,
are
and
yet
what's...
to be made. Until the settlement is consummated and complete, there's the potential for an adversarial relationship.
And how is that?
Supposing there's a default. I'm not saying there's.
Oh, there's lots of action that the township can take if there is a
But that's an
default.
adversarial relationship, potentially.
David. That doesn't make sense.
Well, you asked for an answer, I gave you an answer.
Of course, I know you did. I don't think it's a very fair answer. I don't think it's a very logical answer.
But it's my answer.
Is that yours, Ken?
Basically, yes.
John?
Yes, I think it was time for a change.
You think it was time for a change?
Yes.
Why?
I don't care to go into that. We had a deliberation on it.
Why did you need a change?
I don't think it's appropriate we go into that. I gave you my answer. You asked the question, I answered it.
Well, when would it be appropriate to
We
ask
can't
that?
go on like this. We'll just keep talking around the circle. I gave
I'm
you
just
my answer.
asking when's an appropriate time to ask that, John?
Anytime but in this meeting.
Any time but in this meeting,
Mhm.
except for this meeting? Maybe next meeting. Okay.
Okay, any other comments? Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm going to vote no.
Motion passes. Motion to appoint the following positions. Township Solicitor, Sienna Belwar McAndrew. Special Counsel, Ann Porter. Township Manager, James Wendelgas. Zoning Officer, Sandy Cantrell Edwards. Building Code Officer, Sandra Cantrell Edwards. Building Inspector, Richard Reichley. Treasurer, Danielle Hewitt. Township Secretary, Tammy Slavely. Code Office Assistant, Jason Barron. Assistant Secretary, Ruth McVeigh. Payroll Clerk, Paychecks Incorporated. Tax Collectors, Berkheimer Associates and Keystone Collections Group. Tax Hearing Officers, Berkheimer Associates and Keystone Collections Group. Engineer, Kenneth R. Yerger Jr., Professional Engineer, and Carroll Engineering Corporation. Traffic Engineer, Carollo Associates Incorporated. Roadmaster, Ken Miller. Road Foreman, Mark Hughes. Part-time Park Maintenance, Dave Katir. Animal Control, Glenn Deary. Police Chief, Mike Swanger. Emergency Management Director, James Goody. Emergency Management Board Liaison, Kenneth Miller. Depositories, DNB First. Pliget, U.S. Bank, Penn Liberty, National Penn Bank. Voting Delegate to State Convention, Ken Miller. Elected Auditors, Jeff Lewis, Barbara Dunn, Maria Holderness. CPA and External Auditor, Barbara Kane, Thornton and Company. Vacancy Board Chairman, George Burnley. Open Records Officer, James Wendelgas. Do you hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? Yeah, Brian.
I've got a question in that Jim Wendelgas is being reappointed to the position of the Township Manager. I looked at the ordinance that established the Township Manager. I looked at the ordinance and it gave a large number of responsibilities for the Township Manager. And in response to a series of right to knows, I asked about a few items on there. And I asked whether the township had an employee training program as is specified as to be prepared by the Township Manager, whether we had a capital improvement program, and whether we had a municipal equipment maintenance program. And in response back, I got back that we had no documents that showed that. We're reappointing someone that doesn't seem to be, at least fulfilling some of the stated responsibilities by ordinance. What gives with that?
Okay, we heard your comment. I disagree with you. John, David, what do you say?
I disagree also.
I'll let my vote speak for myself, but yes, I agree with you, Ken.
Okay, other comments? Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Northern Federation of Representatives, Planning Commission member, James Wendelgas. David Brown, Board of Supervisor Representative. Phoenixville Regional Planning Committee members. David Brown, voting member. Ken Miller, alternate voting member. James Wendelgas, alternate. Sarah Schick, Planning Commission member. Planning Commission appointments and terms, 4-year term to expire on December 31st of the listed year. George Martin, 2015, Sarah Schick, 2018, Robert Kaiser, 2016, Ted Otney, 2018, Barbara Mueller, 2015, Steve Merritt, 2016, William Dietrich, 2017, and Board of Supervisors liaisons, Ken Miller. Environmental Advisory Council appointments and terms, 3-year terms to expire on December 31st of the listed year. Victoria Lubach, 2016, Donald Cook, 2015, Christy Martin, 2016, Janice Beal, 2015, Harriet Stone, 2017, Jim Dysinger, 2017, Suzanne Roth, 2015. Board of Supervisors liaison is John Jacobs, the Planning Commission liaison is Bill Dietrich. Open Space Advisory Committee appointments and terms, 1-year term to expire on December 31st of the listed year. Benjamin James, 2015, Harriet Stone, 2015, Harry Saunders, 2015, Don Delaney, 2015, Barbara Mueller, 2015, Cam Brown, 2015, Robert Kaiser, 2015, and Planning Commission member, Ken Miller, 2015, and Board of Supervisors member. Zoning Hearing Board appointments and terms, 5-year terms to expire on December 31st of the listed year. Larry Schatz, Chairman, 2015, Carl Brackwitz, 2016, Jane Gaffer, 2018, Ken Frame, 2017, Ann Dyer, 2015,
That's
2019. Zoning Hearing Board Solicitor, James Dupizza, and Board of Supervisor Liaison, David Brown. Park and Rec Board appointments and terms, 5-year terms to expire on December 31st of the listed year. Sarah Schick, 2015, Brad Dyer, 2016, Jim Dysinger, 2018, Steve Meyer, 2017, Bill Dietrich, 2019, Christina Casey, 2015, Steve Maris, 2017, Supervisors Liaison, Ken Miller. Agricultural Security Board appointments and terms, 1-year terms to expire on December 31st of the listed year. These are all 2015 expiration dates. Ken Miller, Tom Olzanowski, Wheeler Amon, Harry Emery, and Ray Mestrick Jr. Sustainability Committee appointments and terms, 4-year terms to expire on December 31st of the listed year. Ben James, 2016, Kip Archinall, 2017, Penny Fulton, 2018, Brian Sladkey, 2018, Diane Phillips, 2015, Sam Cantrell, 2015, Jim McQuillan, 2017, Mark Ojai, 2016, Kara Graver, 2017. Park and Rec Liaison, Sarah Schick, EAC Liaison, Suzanne Roth, Planning Commission Liaison, Bill Dietrich, and Board of Supervisors Liaison, John Jacobs. Okay, we need a motion to approve those aforementioned positions. So moved. I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No.
Number 6 on the agenda is the 2000 meeting date schedule. Motion to adopt and approve the 2015 regular township meeting schedule as follows. Board of Supervisors meetings will be held on the 2nd and 4th Monday of every month at 7:30 p.m. If such a meeting falls on a legal holiday, then the meeting shall be held the following day. January 5th, which is the organizational meeting, 12th and 26th, February 9th and 23rd, March 9th and 23rd, April 13th and 27th, May 11th and 26th. The 26th is a holiday meeting, holiday delayed meetings. June 8th and 22nd, July 13th and 27th, August 10th and 24th, September 14th and 28th, October 12th and 26th, November 9th and 23rd, December 14th and 28th. Planning Commission regular meeting is the 3rd Thursday of the month at 7:30 p.m. The Environmental Advisory Council meeting is the 1st Wednesday of the month at 5:30 p.m. Park and Recreation Commission is the 1st Wednesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. Sustainability Committee, 3rd Tuesday of the month at 7:30 p.m. All meetings will be held at the Township Building located at 729 St. Matthews Road, Chester Springs, 19425. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor? Yes.
Discussion, 2 points. Earlier, late last year, we spoke about having 2 long-range financial planning meetings early in the year. Would it be appropriate to pick those dates now so we don't have to advertise them or pick it later? I think at least I believe our intent was to have them in January and February.
It's okay with me. I guess my concern would be to pick a date where everybody will be available. That's all. I have no problem with it.
I got my calendar.
So what do you want to do? You want to set those dates
Hey,
next
whatever.
Monday night at the regular meeting?
Why don't we give you time to look at your calendar, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll
We
put
don't
that
have
on
to
the
publish
agenda,
this,
Jim.
do we, until we get, how long do we have?
No, we can do this, we can schedule them next Monday night and announce them then. And then we'll have to advertise them separately.
Okay.
I also have, I think we talked about late in the year, having 2 budget workshop meetings, and I'd like to pick those dates and put those on the calendar too, if we could. at the
Okay.
same time.
Okay, thanks for bringing that up. Motion's been made and seconded. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Number 7 is a motion to approve a salary increase of 3% for all non-union and non-uniform employees. Hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve and set the amount of the treasurer's bond in the amount of $2 million. The premium for a $2 million bond is $1,250. Your motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adopt Resolution 1 of 2015, establishing the area of responsibility for police, fire, rescue, and ambulance. The Chester County Board of Commissioners requires municipalities to submit a resolution annually listing the organizations responsible for providing fire, ambulance, police, and rescue protection in the municipality and delineating the response territories where 2 or more organizations are involved in providing the same service. Do I hear a motion to adopt Resolution 1 of 2015?
So moved.
Second.
Comment? Those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adopt Resolution 2 of 2015, establishing the township manager's compensation is $108,495.25 per year.
I think that's a mistake.
What's the right number?
The resolution says it's $111,750.10.
So which is it?
We're going to go to number 9, or number 10.
It
Can you
says
go-
108,495.
Can you go for number 10?
Okay. Okay. You guys try to get this right later on in the year, stuff like this. Thank you. Okay, motion to adopt Resolution 2 of 2015, establishing the township manager's compensation at $108,495.25.
Wait,
111, I'm sorry, $111,750.10 per year.
So moved.
Second.
Any comment?
I just wanted, Jim, this is with the 3%, is it not? Just voted on.
I do have,
Okay.
I just want to go on record, I think we should have a review of all employees, including the manager, before salary, and we didn't get that done. So I'll go along with this wage increase tonight, but I think we should schedule a review early in January.
Okay. Okay, I agree with that. Any comment on this motion? Brian Carter?
Is this a cost of living increase or is it a performance increase?
The organized employees get a 3% or a larger raise every year. The board felt that a 3% raise across the board for non-uniform and non-union employees was fair.
Is that a cost of living or a performance increase then still?
So it'd be cost of living increase. I don't know what the cost of living increase is for this past year.
Well, I wonder about that because the federal government has established for all the people on Social Security that the cost of living is 1.5%, and we're basically then doubling that as we're applying it to our township employees.
Okay. Any other comments?
That's it.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adopt Resolution 3 of 2015, the fee schedule established in the West Vincent Township. Fee schedule for 2015 consisting of 7 pages, including sections for residential new construction, commercial new construction, general permits, fire code official fees, Board of Appeals fees, Board of Supervisor fees, township printed materials, miscellaneous fees, subdivision land development fees, engineering and legal fees, land planner and traffic engineer fees, stormwater ordinance management fees with an electrical fee schedule attached, totaling of 12 pages. Does this fee schedule that we are going to move to adopt have any changes in it over the last revised fee schedule?
The only change is the one that's been before this board for several months with respect to the stormwater fees.
Okay. Okay, do I hear a motion to adopt Resolution 3 of 2015?
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
We have a motion to adopt Resolution 4 of 2015, rate of mileage reimbursement. Motion the Township approve Resolution 4 of 2015 in the form presented, establishing the mileage reimbursement at 57.5 cents per mile, following the federal guidelines for 2015. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adopt Resolution 5 of 2015, appointment of certified public accountant. Motion that the Township approve Resolution 5 of 2015 in the form presented, appointing Barbara King Thornton and Company of 2002 Bancroft Building, 3411 Silverside Road, Wilmington, Delaware, zip 19810, a firm of certified public accountants to replace the elected auditors in accordance with Section 917 of the Second Class Township Code 53. Section 10917.
John, you want to do it?
Sure, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Number 14 is motion to adopt Resolution 6 of 2015, Emergency Management Plan. Motion to adopt Resolution 6 of 2015, mandating that municipalities prepare, maintain, and keep current an emergency operations plan for the prevention and minimization of injury and damage caused by a major emergency or disaster within this municipality, according to Section 7503 of the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Services Code. Here, a motion to approve Resolution 6.
Is there more to that? Or is that a separate motion?
Separate motion.
That's a second.
I'll make the motion.
Comment?
Yes.
Yes.
Jim, this copy, I don't know where it came out late. Could you explain it?
Yeah, this is something that gets adopted every 2 years. Jim Gooding, who's our emergency management director, has made some minor changes to it. And I believe this was circulated to the board last week. It's something that's done and required by Chester County every 2 years.
I only had a chance to skim it. It has a lot, it directs certain things for us as supervisors, you as manager, and Jim and others, so.
Yes, I mean, it's a pretty comprehensive document. It's a form that was adopted in large part by the county, and we've customized that form to meet the township's needs. Again, the one that's being proposed is, there's little change from the prior one that's already in place.
That's all I have.
Okay, Brian, you had a question?
Jim, did you just say this is adopted every 2 years by the Board of Supervisors?
That is correct.
Okay, well, I looked through the reorganizational meeting for 2014 and 2013 because I hadn't seen this and wondered where it came from. Was it not adopted at that meeting, or was it adopted at another meeting?
Later.
I believe it was adopted at a later meeting during the year in 2013.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Francis Ellis.
Are we changing the evacuation center? Because the last bad storm that we had, it was in Westchester, and I think we discussed at that time that maybe we could use the fire hall or one of the schools as an evacuation center instead of going all the way to Westchester.
This doesn't have that specificity. One of the things with respect to evacuation centers is that we don't set them up. They are set up by Chester County, working in conjunction with the American Red Cross. I believe that during the ice storm last year, we had a series of evacuation centers, and I think the one that was closest to here, I think, was the Lineville Middle School or High School. It was not as far as Westchester. It all depends upon what the emergency is. It also depends upon who has power. And I know during the ice storm last year, one of the key problems was finding a center that could, first of all, hold people, but second of all, that had power. So, so evacuation centers are set up based upon both the needs of the people who need assistance, but also who has the resources to give assistance, and one of those obviously is you need heat and power to be able to function appropriately as an evacuation center.
Well, my thought was O&J Roberts, because we were out for 6 days, and O&J Roberts was lit the whole time with no one in it. And they have kitchen facilities. That is a big, big complex. And it's easy to get to. They have plenty of parking. And I just thought that maybe we could consider that if in case of, when last year was bad, because we had people out loading 6 days, and it was cold.
I understand that. I had the same problem. I was out for six plus days. We'll pass that suggestion along to the county.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Other comments? Motion is made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
And finally, we need a motion to authorize execution of the promulgation confirming the adoption of Resolution 6 of 2015 to be signed by the Chairman of the Board of Supervisors.
So moved.
Second.
Any comment? All those in favor?
Aye.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Whose turn is it?
I'll make the motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Comments? All those in favor?
Aye.